Hoje eu vou receber uma amiga especial para um brunch. E para isso eu preparei uma delicadeza islandesa para oferecê-la. E daí que eu espero de você que você curte, que comente e participa muito desse vídeo. Porque hoje eu vou te apresentar o que os islandeses comem de diferente do nosso Brasil. Chegou o momento do prato mais esperado por todos, que é a cabeça de cordeiro.
So yeah, like this type of food is called svið in Icelandic.
O vídeo está em inglês, mas não se preocupa que é fácil você traduzir para nossa língua. É só apertar esse botãozinho aqui no canto, apertar a língua CC, língua de CC, né? E aí você procura a língua que você quer usar. Pode ser português, inglês, alemão, fácil assim, tá? E o português, ó, tá quase no fim, tá? Agora divirta-se.
And it's only the head of the sheep. And when I was little, I used to have nightmares about this, because my grandparents would invite us over and have this ready. And I would see my grandma with all the heads in the big pot, and then each person would get their own head. And I saw my granddad, he would just take a spoon and dive in and just take the eye out and eat it. And I didn't want to eat it. I was like, no, I can't. I love animals and it was just too much for me. But then my mom said, it's okay, just eat the tongue. So she would take the tongue out and just cut it into pieces and try to make me eat it. But I could still feel the bubbles of the tongue. And I was just like, oh, I can't. But the most fun part was when all the meat was off, I could play with the skull. So I had all these skulls, sheep skulls, and they were like a gun, so we would just go and play with it. Because they used to, in the old days, the kids didn't have any toys, so they would just play with the bones of the sheep, all the parts of it. Yeah, they would tie a rope around the bone and make a car of it, and then they have this old tradition where you have one piece of the bone, I think it's somewhere inside the knee, and it's called vala, and you would ask vala a question and do that while you're asking it, and then you would throw it, and on each side one would represent yes and the other no. So yeah, that's ask Vala if you know, and then you would take this and be like, oh, can I pass this exam or whatever, and throw it, and then yeah.
It's funny.
Yeah. So as you can see here, this is where my granddad would just dive in and take the eye out, so I'm gonna show it to you. But he used to say the eyeball is not good, but around the eye is okay. So I'll take it out.
Wow.
That's the eye.
Esse é o olho, né?
The black you can see inside is the eye stone. And that was his least favorite, but he would still eat it. That's just the eye, all this. Gives me the creeps. But the tradition is here because back in the days, people in Iceland would only own sheep for the most of it, and they would just try to make ways to eat every part of the sheep, and that's why they have this svið when they eat the head, and then obviously we eat all the parts as well, and the balls.
The balls are os testículos, tá, comadre?
Yes, they made ways to eat them too, and you can actually buy them, and some people love them, and the way they make them is they make it sour to make it last longer. That was the main reason. They would either like make the food sour or dry it, or some ways to make it last throughout the year. So the main part would probably be like around the jaw. So here you can see there's a lot of meat. And the bone is here. You can play with it. And we have got the tongue. So this is giving me a hard time. So here we have the tongue inside. And this would be all that I would eat from this when I was a kid. The tongue. It's actually okay. Do you want to try?
Não, obrigado. No, thank you. No, gracias, mi amor. It's good.
The tongue is, yeah, the taste is like very salty.
Okay.
Not just like the normal meat, but yeah.
I really
the
like
rest of it is just like the bones, and you can see like the teeth and everything, and the eye. So yeah, I would not eat any of that except for like
the meat.
Yeah.
The meat from lamb, it's amazing. Meat, lamb meat. I'm confused now.
Like this is okay. And that's about it. The reason why we are outside is because this smells so badly. This is a shark, Icelandic shark. And the reason it smells so badly is because it's like a lot of ammoniac. And in the old days, at least they say that people used to pee on it. Yeah, to make it like the way it is. And also the same with skata. It's an Icelandic traditional food that you eat the day before Christmas. It's the flatfish skata. I don't know how to say it in English, but the one in the bottom. And yeah, they used to do the same thing. Pee on it.
Esse também eu não tenho coragem de comer, comadre. É tubarão podre, tá?
But there's no pee on this.
No, okay. No. Ninguém fez xixi nisso daí.
It was only like they said in the old days, you know.
Okay.
But I don't know if it's true. But let's.
E você gosta desse?
So this is shark.
Olha aqui, comadre. Pedaço de tubarão podre. How does it smell?
So strong. You know,
I know. You did that.
It's like, it's similar to, you know, like if you open up the pencil, like the big black pencil, you know, like smell it, you know.
Okay.
But I can actually eat one. Let's do it.
Okay. Did you eat this before?
I have, yeah, with brennivin, Icelandic brennivin.
Ok, the brennivin é tipo uma cachaçinha islandesa. O cheiro, comadre, é uma coisa que só comendo fora. Se a gente comesse dentro de casa, não ia dar certo. Gente, olha o cheiro.
Very strong.
Muito forte.
But it's okay.
It's sério? You can repeat?
Yeah,
Sério?
yeah,
You don't-
en serio.
Ok.
Claro que sí.
Claro que sim. Ok.
¿Quieres?
Não, graças, mi amor.
¿Quieres probar?
Tubarão Podre, tá preparada?
Yo voy a cantar esta canción para mi gente.